There's a Vader channel in North Massachusetts over Bristol County, southeastern Massachusetts, around the world. It's 57 degrees at 7 a.m. Good morning, everybody. It's time now for the morning news and the stories of Tuesday, August 25th, 2026. Hey, good morning, y'all. This lovely Tuesday morning, August 25th, 2026. It's 7 a.m. and the Norton temperature 57 degrees. It's 0 lines. The U.S. has economic strength to withstand it. Canadian trade war doesn't have the political will as Canada to respond to Trump's new tariffs. America's elections on Canada caught in a fight over the mail. Can Trump's economic war get Iran to what they expect and negotiations couldn't? Firefighters make progress against a Nevada wildfire that's destroyed more than 40 to 30 homes. How many MBTA shutdowns can Boston bear? Defense firm Noble Supply to close Boston headquarters. Measles outbreak in Southern Iowa expanded to 17 cases and new potential exposure locations added. In Providence, last night, police scene shuts down parts of Mandan Avenue as police have closed parts of Mandan Avenue, which they did last night, with officers summoned the crime scene area at NBC 10. Crews were on the scene, saw the area near the top shop on the road taped off at around 10 p.m. and information the incident that caused the scene has not yet been made available. Trump administration to target visas up to 200,000 foreign citizens apply for asylum. Iran says it is fully prepared to counter widened U.S. economic sanctions. Simon Cowell, first to miss weeks of America's Got Talent due to surgery. New evidence calls the trial of an Olympian man charged with a building of the bomb that brought down Pan American Flight 103 over Scotland in 1988 to be postponed. British police arrest 12 following a fatal weekend crash. South Korea, U.S. top diplomats agreed to square on North Korea. Pakistan and Red Indian officials meet amid stalled talks with the U.S. And then 5 projectiles struck over taken off the coast of Oman early Tuesday, the latest act of war over the Strait of Hormuz. Representative Hakeem Jeffries found to hold President Donald Trump in his cartel account with responded to the criticism over the meeting with Jared Kushner. Pakistan and Red Indian officials meet amid stalled talks with the U.S. In North Andover, former residents of the downtown home have won a $1 million settlement after a jury found the nearby apartment developer as former North Andover homeowners won $1 million in flooded case. Randolph Noob's new chief of operations after leadership promotion. Rock to the Bug, recipients of state literacy awards. And Fogo de Chão, the Brazilian steakhouse opened at the South Shore Positive Braintree in 2027. And they got a location at the Western Hotel at the Copley Place in Boston. Take a look at stocks now at 141.50 at 53.4, 17.16, S&P 500 12.51 at 76.22.86, and NASDAQ at 200.26 at 25.90.19. Time now for sports at 7:04. Red Sox beat the Miami Marlins last night at Miami 4-2, and Tampa Bay Rays beat the Detroit Tigers 4-1, Washington Senators 13, Colorado Rockies beat Texas Rangers 11, Chicago White Sox 2, Cleveland Guardians 4, LA Angels 2, LA Angels, Chicago Cubs 7, Arizona Diamondbacks nothing, Minnesota Twins 9, Athletics 6, Seattle Mariners 9, Philadelphia Phillies 2, Pittsburgh Pirates 3, San Diego Padres 212 innings, San Francisco Giants 5, Cincinnati Reds 7. WNBA action: Golden State Factories 80, Minnesota Lynx 66, and Atlanta Dreams 78, LA Sparks 71. Little League World Series, that's a Canada 3, Panama 2 and 70s, that's a Ohio 6, Texas 1, Japan 3, Czechoslovakia 2 and Alabama 6. Pennsylvania 5 and 78. And resets to WBA rebounding records with 26. For athletes playing in the NCAA, ERC's SEC. Austin Douglas given defense pursuit of NFL players. Luis Clinton playing for LCU to sign an NBA deal. Raleigh hits career high 3 homers as Mariners and Phillies won. Colville of your great exits after LCU added Russian big in. And tonight, Red Sox taking on the Marlins at 6:48 p.m. Peter Chill News Time, 7:05. Time now for 2 hour watch. Baby! On the MT Orange Line delays about 50 minutes through the switch provider. Back bay, trend base, standby at stations. And Hingham Hall Ferry Service, no service to and from Georgia Sound throughout the end of the service today due to facility maintenance on the island. And gotta take a look at the Frank Line trade 704, 459 a.m. from 485 is on paid trade 30 minutes beyond between Windsor Gardens and South Station to that really passenger. And the Kings Line trade 1010 647 a.m. from Kingston's on paid 5 minutes late between Halifax and South Station due to a mechanical issue. Six-second connector a little bit before Route 95 in downtown Providence on the eastbound side. Route 185 eastbound is back between 95 Washington Bridge, 95 northbound side. It's got an accident just after Route 1. The M1's having a curve in Providence, so expect delays. And 95 northbound also for Route 185 in Providence. 95, 185 also between 95 Washington Bridge, 185 westbound back to East Providence down to Washington Bridge. 95 7 also around Route 146 in Providence. 146 7 also around Route 95 in Providence. James Ave Bridge, eastbound side, a little bit slow. Ford Bridge to the southbound side, a little bit slow. Route 60 eastbound also the high end switch. 95 northbound side, that's back between Route 285 in Attleboro all the way down to Route 140 in Foxford and hit by skin before the Positive Street in Norwood and slow Route 128 Canton. 295 northbound side, a little bit slow around Route 95 in Attleboro. 99 a little bit slow around Route 120 to the Woonsocket stretch. 24 inspect up between Route 27 and Brockton on the Route 128 Canton stretch. Route 3 inspect between the Route 18 Ravens down to the Braintree split. Cyber Expressway is back between the Braintree split all the way down to Dorchester. Route 128 northbound side is back between the Braintree split all the way down to Route 109 to Westwood. Pike eastbound side is back up between Westboro all the way down to Newton Quarter. Pike westbound side, a little bit so I'm looking over down to South Boston, South Road. Count also good. And Route 1 is back between Chelsea and Charlestown. 937 also on Route 28 in Medford all the way down to Zenkin Bridge and downtown Boston. Route 127 also on between PBD down to Wakefield. 937 also on Woburn and 937 go between Stoneham all the way down to downtown Boston. 93 a little bit after Route 485 in Andover. Route 37 also 495 low down to Bamberka. 485 northbound is back around at Walton stretch. 290 eastbound also on Route 146 at Route 9 in Worcester. Route 290 westbound side. 291 a little bit over Mass Bank in Springfield. Route 291 westbound side, a little bit over Route 5 and Route 91 in Hartford. 84 eastbound also between Farmington and Hartford, Connecticut. And 84 eastbound side, a little bit over Waterbury stretch. 84 westbound also to Newtown, Connecticut. Burn Parkway, so between Trumbull down to New Canaan. 95 7 between Bridgeport down to Darien and up in Northern Maryland. Highways all looking good. Peter Chill News Storm 708, and it is time now to take a look at the weather scene on this Tuesday morning, and I got Mr. Ping with me. Come on in! Come on in! It's gonna be a lovely day in town in Norton Hall, I'm New England. Right, Mr. Penguin? Right! It's gonna be another gorgeous day, so if you got any outdoor activities, it's all go. Right, Peter? Right, Mr. Penguin? Right. Yep. If you got any outdoor activities, it's all go. It's going to be dry and seasonable outside of straight shot this afternoon across the western half of the southern New England, and main risk for erratic scattered shots and a few thunderstorms will be sometime late Thursday night or Friday with some light humidity and mainly dry seasonable weather favored for this weekend. And mainly dry and seasonable conditions outside of straight shot this afternoon across the western half of the southern New England. Southern New England will be stuck between a couple of phenomenal features, leaving out weather somewhere in the middle of the well as high pressure over the valley and the central Appalachians should be plenty of dry hours today, where the steady west or the southwest wind however the substance from this high pressure will not be absolute. A mid-level cold pull over the Great Lakes and Ontario should Straight subdrill clouds overheaded over the afternoon, which will be diminished with sunset. The additional weak service strobe will move into the 7. New England can trigger a few shots this afternoon, anticipated most unstable Cape. Valves between 5 and 750 JKG this afternoon does cannot completely dismiss the idea of thunderstorm by 2. However, severe weather is not expected. The greatest risk of those showers will be across from West Africa 7 New England away from the more marine influence and dry weather is expected Wednesday. As the temperatures expect a seasonal week with afternoon highs in the lower 80s and high trade communities in the Mountain Western Hills and eastern Berkshires and Bermuda in the middle of the 70s, and the lows will be touch cooler as clear skies, light winds, lost by radiation, cold with temperatures slipping back to the 50s, while urban areas remain near 60 degrees. And the setup may will offer number 9 a low stories of confidence and how widespread it becomes rains low. However, it does not appear this spread of fog would be a privilege last night. Main width for the rather scattered showers and a few thunderstorms will be sometime late Thursday for the night and a Friday when the like humidity is mainly dry seasonable weather for this weekend. The next wave patrol approaches the west by late in the work weekend ahead of this Russian show wave. Some like humidity will turn to Thursday and Friday. Time and uncertainty in the forecast, but appears there will be a potential for around some scattered showers and a few thunderstorms sometime late Thursday night and the Friday time frame. The SU Mitchell leading probably to indicate some low probabilities for severe winter heavy rainfall potential, but there's a really just cloud board that approaches show wind this time of the year. So much not much what we can say at this point. Current guidance does it get that dry seasonable weather is faded to return for this upcoming weekend. Okay, forecast goes like this. Today, mostly says coming 77 degrees. Calm coming westbound 8 mile an hour in the morning. Today, close calm at 57 degrees west wind for Wednesday. Increase in the clouds with high to 80 degrees, low 62 degrees. On November wind coming westbound 5 mile an hour afternoon. Thursday, partly says skies about 79, low 65 degrees. Lights out with a crystal 5 to 10 miles in the morning. And for Friday, Chet showers partly after 2 p.m. Partly says skies at 81, low 62 degrees. Calm coming southeast about 6 miles an hour after chest reaches 40%. Saturday, says skies at 79 to 58 degrees. Normal about 3 to 5 miles an hour for Sunday. Says skies about 80 degrees, low 62 degrees. Calm coming southwest wind 5 to 7 miles in the afternoon. And for Monday, says skies at 82 degrees. Westward about 5 to 8 miles an hour right now. Not temperature 59 degrees at first skies. That's going to be it for our morning report on this August 25th, 2026 on a To the Water. Here, Jay Wiggins. Have a good morning, my attitude. Stay safe, be well, have a good day, and good morning.